Welcome to Ithaca. The Ivy literally is back. It's our first Ivy Friday night, a beautiful night at Chillicothe Field. Harvard looking for their first Ivy win of the season. Cornell already with a coveted Ivy win set to meet here in Ithaca. It is early in the Ivy League schedule, but every conference game is so critical. Manchester, Mass will get us started as we are back with Ivy League under the lights on a Friday night. And Cornell will go to the return here instead of a fair catch, and Harvard's ready on the coverage, stopping Luke Malaga just before the 20-yard line. So Cornell will bring
touchdowns already. This guy is a legit dual threat quarterback.
And Wong rolls and looks to throw on the first play of the game, and he has an opening and has some help downfield. He's hit as he slides down.
So it's one of those situations where they want to keep the defense on their heels.
Matthew Pills is into the game. He will block here on this play, and it's a good one for Cornell. A big gain, another one.
Played it all last year, and he's exploded for Cornell so far.
As Jack mentioned, Cornell likes to move fast, and Wong has a wide open man on the near side, and driven out of bounds is Sam Masungu, the sophomore out of Minnesota, with his team best.
They want to tire out the defenders, and they want to look for downfield hits.
Second down and 8. First carry for Ian Pope, the running back. He turns the corner and has got another first down for the Big Red. Great opening drive. Saw Harvard's numbers defending third down. Wong will call his own number, and he'll have another first down for the Big Red.
That's what he gives this offense. You know, you're talking about 3rd and 3.
Of the game, Cornell inside the 10-yard line. Wong to pass, now to run. Wong stopped at the 5, leans forward to the 4. Second and goal coming. Eric Little on the stop.
Here, but still playing Harvard defense.
10th play of the opening drive for Cornell. It is Wong throwing, and it is a touchdown. Ryder Kurtz. Opening drive for Cornell could not have gone any better. Touchdown for the Big Red. Out. Hansen is our referee.
Not sure what they're discussing here.
Is there anything
after
the play? Here's the announcement. And after the holder, Carter.
Used to and still play each other. He's just a really talented running back. Exploded on the scene last year.
Gain of 8 on his first carry. Craig looking deep, has got man coverage and throws it on the money. Cooper Barkate with his 14th reception of the season.
Both of them can produce for us.
Third down and 5 from the 10. Craig steps in and overthrows. His intended receiver was Seamus Gilmartin, the sophomore tight end, and Harvard will settle for a field goal attempt.
First real try for a field goal.
27-yard attempt for the first year, Kieran Core. And that one is good. So the first career field goal is...
They'll bring linebackers sometimes, usually have at least one high safety. More often they play with 2. Here just one trying to do something to stop the running game.
Pope stretches it out, and he got forward just enough, by about 2 yards, to pick up the first down.
Between the tackles. He's not just a speed guy, but he can break it for you.
Here's Wong. Wong off his back foot, floats it up, and drops it in the bucket. Masungu has another catch, 17 yards.
Black uniforms, but it is a little puzzling, the color schemes.
On the jet sweep, Masungu, Harvard was ready for it, and they hit him for a big loss back outside the 40. And that will most likely force Cornell to punt, although Wong is staying on the... And it appears Cornell will go for it. No, it's going to be a pooch punt from Wong. Not a very good one, though.
He's done that better in the past. The idea, good idea. Execution, not as good as they would like. He knows what he's doing. He's had success wherever he's been, especially at Princeton.
18 years as an assistant, getting a chance. That's out to the 41-yard line. They'll be enough for a first down. They'll move the chains. And I think if I told you a new head coach would...
percent of those throws.
Throws it outside to Woods. Needs to get across the 49. Does. Gets down to the 45. And a first down for Harvard. They convert. Through for 200 yards.
Oh, yeah. If you look, Get to the thought in a minute. Back to Woods, who's become their Swiss Army knife. They move him all over the field. They put him in the slot. They spin him out wide. They let him come out of the backfield. That's the first time. Here he hands it off to Barkate coming around. You have to expect that sometime soon he's going to look to bust something on his own legs.
Instead, he's looking for another short pass. Get into the hands of a playmaker like Woods. Let the playmaker use the Craig back at quarterback with McLaughlin in the backfield. Play action on 1st down and 10. Craig, end zone, wide open, touchdown. Cooper Barkate's got it, and Harvard has a lead.
He was as accurate as he needed to be on that throw to his roommate Cooper Barkate. You saw the defensive backs for Cornell looking at each other saying, who's got that guy? So you can see right now, nobody drifts back deep enough. Question was, did 14 have that area? Provide some help. There wasn't.
Point after is good. 9 plays, 70 yards. Robert Tucker III in the backfield for the Big Red. Wong, incomplete. Intended for Masungo, and Cornell will be forced to punt. Craig to pass on 2nd down. Has a man open. Scott Giuliano has his first reception. The senior has a 1st down.
Out defensive captains, a clearly great respect for Shane McLaughlin on the part of his teammates.
Here is McLaughlin on 3rd down, and Cornell there defensively out of the timeout, stopping McLaughlin for no gain. And they will go for it on 4th down and 4. Craig, flag thrown. Craig downfield, and it is incomplete. Most likely holding will be the call. Woods, the intended receiver.
Holding. Offense number 71. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a 1st down for Cornell.
So it looked as if...
Yeah, Thomas O'Brien out there. Spencer Doan, the sophomore, has been a left tackle, so we'll have to keep an eye on that position. And here is Pope. Pope's got a good run. 1st down and more for Ian Pope after getting the stop on 4.
But he's been running through tackles all night tonight.
Little razzle-dazzle here. They'll look for the pass. Downfield, a man open, and stepping out of bounds is Ryder Kurtz. Yeah.
They've got all sorts of weapons in this package now.
Wong over the top, and a flag is thrown. Masungo got tangled up.
And you know what? Right in front of the official, throw the flag, but otherwise he would have been beaten for a time.
And here they are, 1st and goal from the 10. Wong turns it inside, finds the end zone, touchdown, Cornell. Give a lot of credit to Ryder Kurtz, the tight end. He was running interference for Wong, who scores for Cornell.
Looking like an old-time power sweep. Look at this. Fake up in the middle, and then all the bodies pulling from right to left. Kurtz, it's a great block on the defender. And Wong, as we've said, he is a fabulous runner. 20
down. That gives him 58 total touchdowns in his career. Remember, he made his debut.
They're playing defensively tonight.
It's DePrima on and throwing for the 1st down. On the run, got it off to Caden Kaufman. That's his 1st reception this season and the 2nd of his. 4 receivers on the field right now for Harvard on his 3rd down and 2 play. Craig throws it up, and he's got a man. Gil Martin's got it. Gil Martin down the sideline, and he is in for a Harvard touchdown. On 3rd down and 2, Harvard goes deep, 54 yards, and the Crimson back in front.
Have we mentioned how good they are in the long passes and how effective Jaden Craig has been? Let's watch. First, what you're going to see, he's going to give a little shoulder shrug and a look to the guy, the receiver, on the out pattern. That draws up the defender. Harvard's in a zone, so that draws that defender concept. Great execution by Jaden Craig. Jersey for Jaden Craig, I got to give a shout out on behalf of some friends and relatives, Seton Hall Prep, which is where he played, a powerhouse in New Jersey.
If there's something or someone in the Garden State to be. This is a design run for Wong, and he has the 1st down out across the 50. Remember, Cornell had the short field on their previous possession. Harvard went for it.
Into their positions and into the defense itself.
3rd down and 9. Wong up the middle, and he's going to be, depends on the spot, looks like 4 yards short of the first down. Mitchell Gonser to your starter.
Now 4th and 4 is a little more manageable.
Went with the pooch punt on 4th down the previous time, and Wong's going to keep it. It's going to be very close. Depends on the spot. They're coming in right on 7 minutes of that game. 35-0 was the final. They lost at Brown. They were up 21-3 in that game. Jack talked about how that one came undone late. There's a pass completion to McLaughlin. And DePrima is on for Harvard at quarterback. We'll go to Baskin. Xavier Baskin has a first down for the Crimson. Playoff bracket, playoffs. We'll talk playoffs in the Ivy. I wish we would, but we don't. It's another story.
Don't get me started.
It's game number 1. I'm already pushing his buttons. Oh, the pressure is on. Craig is hit as he throws it, so Cornell got aggressive on 3rd down.
You got to go someplace else, and Adibi on the field as a tight end.
Craig finds his tight end. 4th down, touchdown. Gil Martin has his 2nd, and Harvard comes through late in the first half.
Gil Martin's got the touchdown dance working for a guy who hasn't had that many of them, but now you're seeing the talent that he has. Jaden Craig trusts him. Here's what you can see. First of all, plenty of time. No pressure at all. Jaden Craig is allows this play to work its way through. What he has, though, is the receivers are clearing out. Get that throw off, and the offensive line gave Jaden Craig plenty of time.
Extra point is good, and Harvard up by 10. First year out of Atlanta, another player to listen for and watch for. Wong throws, got a man, and a big hit. Flag is thrown. Ty Bartram had the hit.
Rules are different. Do you get a hit to the head and shoulder area? Because that will then generate the penalty. Let's see right now. There's the catch. You know, it looks
going to be a targeting. Here we go.
There's no foul for unnecessary roughness. Pass interference, offense, 15-yard correction. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is 4th down.
All right, so is.
But don't try to run through him. That looked as if he was squaring up for a reception, and that's why you had the receiver upset by it.
Woods a chance for a return here, trying to get to the outside, turns the corner. Woods to midfield, so Harvard's in business here. 44 seconds to go, 49-yard line. Craig on the field, 44 seconds to go. 1 timeout. Working quickly, and guess who he finds? Woods for the first down to the 37-yard line. Out one of his top targets on this 2nd down play. Plenty of time. Finding a man wide open. Guess who? Barcates inside the 20. Down to 9 seconds, though. Play
with the intelligence and the athletic ability.
At the 19-yard line, first down for Craig. Looking towards the end zone, and it is caught. Harvard gets a touchdown. Barcate hauls it in. His 2nd touchdown reception. And the Crimson get a late score. 5 seconds to go before halftime to go up by 16 with a point after to come.
Once again, look at the time that Jaden Craig has to deliver that ball. He can step into that throw, quick post over the middle. Barcade is such a old Pac-12 team when he was coming out of California. But right then in the
final snap, and that will do it for the first half. Dan Swanstrom is not leading his team off the field yet. It looks like he's huddling everybody up in the bench area before they head off the locker room. 5 Friday night games for us, and we have a 6th game on the schedule, of course. This little game that happens
that little Harvard-Yale thing
mid-November, in case you're not familiar with it. Harvard will have the first possession, % of his passes through the first 3 games. That's outstanding. Bascon again, and he'll pick up the first down. Out to the 38-yard line. Jeremiah.
Gash plays. We can't give up those big plays, and that's exactly what's hurt them so far, especially in the last couple of minutes.
Craig, quick pass and completes. Caden Oderman, a guy that Harvard would love to get going.
Couldn't find a way to stop Jaden Craig.
Woods in motion, and he is the receiver. Has some blockers ahead of him and almost broke free for a big game. James Reinbold brought down in 10 for the Crimson. Here comes pressure, picked up by the O-line for Harvard, and Craig wants to run, and he's not going to get there. Got a gain of 4, so 4th and 6 coming to field goal. This one from 47 yards. Sebastian Tasco, the holder, and he bobbles it, dropped it, and Harvard is in a scramble right now. Tasco just throws it away, and Cornell will take over on down. So more problems.
They go side to side as well as any team in the Ivy League.
Gavin Shipman on the stop, 3rd down and 11 for Wong and Cornell, and there's Shipman on the coverage immediately with the hit, helped by the first-year Zayden Benson.
First down yardage.
Put it away by McCarter. Woods takes it on the bounce at the 29-yard line. Woods has some help in front of him, and Woods has broken it to midfield. Woods to the 45, still going. Woods inside the 30, big-time return by Scott Woods II.
Scott Woods to generate some significant return yardage and put Harvard in great field position.
Bascon, the lead back right now for Harvard, and running hard out to the 15-yard line.
You know, it's amazing, and you and I have seen it throughout the years. I'm thinking the Steelers, but I might be wrong.
You're usually right, though. Bascon, you can just see initial contact, then leans forward for another yard. In this case, another 2 yards.
Huge play for Cornell and their defense.
DePrima's got it, and he's got the first down across the 5. Down to the 4, 1st and goal now for the Crimson. It's been hard yards for DePrima today.
Different field, different pressures on the Cornell defense.
DePrima with the pitch. Cornell is there. Good play defensively by the Big Red.
But be out there and get the tackle to the guy who's trying to turn the corner on you.
Still DePrima on 2nd and goal. Bascon denied by Cornell, so 3rd and goal coming up quarter. DePrima to Bascon, and there is Cornell's defense with the stop. Muhammad Ali Kobo, Damon Barnes.
Big play now for Cornell to try to stay in this game.
It's DePrima to throw, and he's got a man. Touchdown. Ryan Osborne has the reception, his 2nd touchdown of the season.
Getting the throwing touchdown on 4th and goal. Just a quick out by the receiver.
Is through. 28 unanswered points for the. Now the offense is clicking, but the defense has been in lockdown mode since early in the 2nd quarter. Wong slowed down at the line, and that's not going to be enough. It's going to be about 4 yards short of the 1st down marker. That looks to be a little.
Looking the ball and dropping his shoulder and looking to get everything he can possibly get on each play.
Fake. Cornell fakes it, and it's successful. Very successful. The Big Red get a big play when they needed it most. Robert Tucker took the snap. It was sold by the punter, McCarter. And Cornell comes up with a 1st down.
What a great and courageous call by Dan Swanstrom. What a great sell by the punter. Perfect design. The middle opens up, and this is the so a great, a courageous, bold call by Dan Swanstrom.
Longest play from scrimmage for Cornell, 39 yards, and now the Big Red finally trying to get a little momentum back. It's been missing since
quarter, but they need to get him back in the mix here.
Ian Pope on the ground. This is a big gain, and Pope down to the 5. You talked about special teams.
Ian Pope once again carrying the load on the ground.
Great catch. Masunga holds on to it for a Cornell touchdown.
Sam Masunga, just a talented athlete. He's a 3-time all-conference basketball player. You can see he's positioning his body between himself and the defender, and great hands. The ball out in front, a perfect hands catch.
Long, on a contact with the ball in the air, and no flag as Kurtz was looking for it. So then Cornell's defense get a stop here. Craig throws it outside to Woods again, and Woods makes a move for the first down. And then a late hit out of bounds. Here come the flags. That's going to be costly for Cornell in their Ivy League opener. They'll need a big comeback here in the fourth quarter to go 2-0 in the Ivy. Malik Frederick on the carry, pushing hard for the first down.
Here's a statistic that Cornell may well embrace, and that is Harvard has not scored in the fourth quarter so far.
For the Crimson, they need to get to the 27-yard line. They get some of it here, so it'll be a 4th down and 10 play for Harvard. Once again, Barcade's got it.
And once again, Harvard sends Cornell.
You can see they need to make it to the 27-yard line for a first down. So 4th down here for the Crimson, and a pooch punt for Craig. We saw Wong do that earlier. This one's going to work out a little bit better, but Barcade just couldn't locate it in time to keep it from going into the end zone. You saw Xavier Agostino out there and Kweku Oduafor. And now the secondary comes up and makes a play. There's Guillory with the stop. The defensive line has been the strength of Harvard. Down in 3. Masungu. Wong keeps it, and Wong's got the first down.
Another bold call by Coach Swanstrom. They got to get something here, either the first or make it a much more manageable 4th down for them.
Thrown underneath and stopped at the 40-yard line. The 4th down here for Cornell, 4th down and 3. Need to get to the 43-yard line, and Wong will pass as a man wide open on the left, and Masungo is open as well, and Masunga's got the first down and a lot more. So you had 2 big red players. Wong throws it out, complete to the man he had open before. Harvard's ready for Jontu Reed this time, who gets to the 50-yard line.
You're playing Ivy guys.
2nd down and 4. Harvard in no hurry here, of course. Bascon out across to the 17.
Second half. They can make a stop here, get the ball turned over, maybe get some more points before the game's over. They can walk out of this with some positive things.
Go to the ground, turning the corner, and sliding down. We've seen that move before. 1st and 10 for DePrima and Harvard. They give to Frederick. And Frederick turns the corner. He'll have another first down for Harvard. Stays in bounds. Clock runs inside of 3 minutes. Clock continues to run, approaching a minute to play. DePrima to Bascon, and the pile is pushed forward, and that's going to push Harvard to a victory. That's enough for a first down.
I think that Cornell faced probably the toughest defense they'll face all year. Dartmouth might have something to say about that. But they were able to establish that they can move the ball. They made some mistakes, but they established they can move the ball. What they have to do is figure out their defense.
27 passing for that 74%. And then you add in DePrima's 4 for 4, and it's a pretty good day for the Harvard quarterbacks. And it's the first Ivy League victory for Andy Orrick. Dan Swanstrom's team is now 1-1 on the season in Ivy play. Same for Harvard. It's a victory for the Crimson, 38-20 the final. Coming up next, college football scoreboard for Jack Ford.